So our first two, we're going to start with our back and our shoulders. So probably lighter weights, 5s, 3s, whatever you have. We're going to bend over at the waist, butt back, abs nice and tight, and we're going to do a one arm out to the side, fly, other arm to the side, fly, and then we're going to do a wide underhand grip row. So you're going to turn your hands forward, out, and then come back in and do the right, left, both. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2, we're going to do shoulder presses, alternating arms, and then both together. So we're going to go right, left, and both. And if your shoulders are not willing and able today, you can do some leg exercises. You can start with a squat and then do lunges for the second exercise.
Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Back's nice and tight. Open up one arm to the side, other arm to the side, row, pull it in. Out, out. Now both bend the elbows and pull them back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Right, left, and make sure you're really controlling the move, particularly on the way down. So you should be able to pause at the top, and again, pause at the top with the row.
Terry, can you turn sideways and show the row sideways? It's not a straight arm piece. It's pulling back, elbows up.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
All right, right up to the shoulders. So right, left, and both. If your arms aren't working, I want you to just do reverse lunges here. So lunge backwards. Or if your shoulders are not happy with you today.
You can help your shoulders a little bit too, is keep your palms facing your ears. That can help you on the shoulders and keep your elbows close to the body.
I didn't get to hear Pauline. Is Pauline doing shoulder work?
Oh, hold on, getting Pauline in right now.
Okay. Make sure you're standing abs nice and tight.
4, 3,
Glutes tight.
2, 1. Repeat superset 1.
All right, back to the
Exercise
first
1
one.
for 40 seconds.
Let's start with our left arm this time. Left, right, elbows wide, row.
So Pauline, there's 2 movements here. Yep, exactly. One arm, reverse flies, and the rows. How's your shoulder okay today? Okay.
It is?
So.
There we go. Squeeze those shoulder blades.
4, 3, 2, 1. Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Right back up. We're going to go left, right, and both. Left, right. Make sure you keep that good, solid base in your body. Pelvic tilt. Tailbone tucked under a little bit. Slight bend in the knees. Keep those necks long.
Looking good, everybody.
5, 4, 3.
There we go.
1.
Halfway there on this
Repeat superset 1.
superset.
Exercise 1 for 40
Back to
seconds.
right arm, left arm, both. Right, left. Bend those elbows, pull them back and out. Right, left, both of them, pull them out. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Good. On the side. Make sure you're leaning over enough so that you're feeling that in the back of your shoulders. Belly's pulled in tight.
5, 4,
Looking good. Nice straight backs.
1. Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Right up to those shoulders. Right, left, both. Right, left, both. Right, left, Both. When you come down, I want you to think about really pushing those shoulders down, keeping that neck long. You got legs coming up next, so your arms are going to get a little bit of a break.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat
Last time.
superset 1. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Left, right, and row. Remember that pause at the top. Pause, pause, pause. Really feel those muscles working. Center of the upper back, the lats, the back of the shoulders. Got to put the music on.
Five, 4,
Good, one more.
3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
All right, right up to the shoulders. Left, right, and both. Left, right. Don't forget that body. Suck that belly in. Everything's nice and tight. Glutes are squeezed. Up. Shoulders should feel a little tired at this point. Getting that fatigue, maybe a little shaking going on.
5,
Keep that neck long.
3, 2, 1.
Whew.
Next is switch to next exercise.
All right, we got
Rest for 1 minute.
two new exercises. We're going to do lower body, so you can just hold some weights. We're going to start with a plie. We're going to take 3 counts down. 1, 2, 3. Hold it there. Lift the right heel, lift the left heel, then come up. Then go down again. 1, 2, 3. Lift and lift. Second exercise, we're going to do a cross sack squat, which is side lunge, but you're lifting the heel up on the extended leg. Butt goes back, kind of swinging side to side. So we're going to get an inner thigh stretch on that one. Working the inner thigh on the plies. Let me see if I can get some music going here. Got 15 seconds. Get ready for those plie squats to start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Next is
Sit wide,
superset 2.
push those knees out.
Exercise 1 for
We're going
40
down
seconds.
for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Right heel up, left heel up, pop it up. Down, 2, 3. Right heel, left heel, pop it up. Down, right. Oops, I didn't do the 3 count. Sorry about that. Down, 1, 2, 3. Heel, heel, up. 1, 2, 3. Heel, heel, up. 1, 2, 3.
5,
Heel,
4,
heel,
3,
up.
2, 1.
1. All right.
Exercise 2
Sitting
for
down
40
there,
seconds.
just rest the weights on your thighs if you want. Hips back, push that heel to the side, shift to the other side. Up, shift. If it's uncomfortable for you to lift that toe up, you don't have to.
Nice,
Lateral lunge.
nice wide stance.
You feel that stretch in that inner thigh. You can hold the dumbbells up front if you prefer, wherever is comfortable for you.
5,
Nice and control, not too fast, side to side. Slow it down.
Repeat superset 2.
All right, back to our
Exercise
plies.
1 for 40 seconds.
3 counts down. 1, 2, 3. Left heel, right heel, up. Down, 2, 3. Left, right, up. Down, 2, 3. Get it low if you can, low as you can.
Ellie, are you able to start in a slightly wider stance?
Yeah, you want your knees to be right over your heels when you're at the bottom of that plie. Don't want the heels pushing out beyond the toes.
That looks better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Nice wide stance. Toes are slightly turned out on this one too. You're thinking of doing a squat side to side. Take the weight off that toe on the straight leg.
Yep, you're thinking about your butt going back. Pauline, not that far back.
Don't let your knee push forward. The advanced version of this,
4,
your hips go all the way down to your heel
2, 1.
in your squat.
Repeat superset 2.
We'll do those next
Exercise
week.
1 for 40 seconds.
All right, 3 counts down. 2, 3, heel up, out of the plie. 3,
Nice wide stance. I like it.
2, 3, up, up. Keep those shoulders down and back. Down, 2, 3. Heel,
4,
and up.
2, 1.
All right, take it down.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Let's go into those cross. These are called cross sack squats. No idea why. Get your heart rate up. I'm holding 210, so I got 20 extra pounds. I'm kind of glad I gained 20 pounds during this pandemic, because it makes a big difference.
Focus on those legs too. It's not bending bending at the waist. It's like getting those legs down.
2. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Down, 2, 3, heel, come up. Down, 2, 3, heel, come up. 2, 3, heel, come up. Ooh, feel that burn in those thighs. Up, up. Really think about squeezing the glutes and pushing those knees out so you get the inner thighs engaged.
3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
That heel. On the side. Like this.
Nice wide stance. Drop the butt back. Nice and slow.
Breathe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Awesome.
Next is switch to next exercise.
All right.
Rest for 1 minute.
I'm gonna grab a drink. Come on, there's music over here. Next one is gonna be some biceps and triceps. Compound moves for both movements. We're gonna do biceps starting at our waist. So you're parallel to the ground. We're gonna extend the arms out, bring them in, curl, and then back to parallel to the ground. So we're never dropping below waist level. Out, in, up, down. Triceps, same compound-gated move. Step bending forward, both feet together, or one foot in front of the other. We're gonna lift up, back, bend, straighten, lower down. Lift, bend, straighten, and down. So you're probably going a little bit lighter than you normally would for your biceps, because we do have that lift to the front.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Cora, are you able to move your screen up so I can see your upper body a little bit more?
Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
All right, arms parallel, reach out, in, curl them up. Out, in, curl them up. If you feel any strain in your lower back, you can always go to a wall, but you want to keep strong pelvic tilt as you reach out. Your core needs to tighten up. Out, in, up, down.
Martha, don't let your arms drop when you pull them back in. Don't let them drop quite so much. Stop. You're too low.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, on the
Exercise 2
triceps.
for 40 seconds.
Straight arm lift. Once they're up there, bend, straighten, and then bring them all the way down. Straight arm, bend, extend, and down. Straight, bend, extend, and down. You want to feel my tension on the tricep, even when you do the bend. So don't bend them so far that your muscle relaxes. So you don't want to come all the way in here. You stop at your hips for that extension.
Go straight back. Your elbows are up high. Keep your elbows high. Bend the arms, push back, and then let them down again.
Exercise 1
Back
for
to
40
biceps.
seconds.
Stretch them out, in, curl. Palms up, loose grip on those dumbbells, don't squeeze them really tight. It's just gonna increase your blood pressure, so just keep a loose grip.
Martha, when you're doing yours, start with your arms parallel to the ground. Parallel to the ground, so bend your elbows so that they're at 90-degree angles. Oh, by your side, 90-degree angles, push. Don't let them drop below halfway.
Just the top half of the bicep curl.
There you go, right there. Yep.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Biceps, extend, bend, extend, and down. Up, bend, extend, down.
So now you got it there, core. Straight back, bend, straight again, and down. There you go. Looks good. Straight back, bend.
Woo!
5, 4,
Hello, triceps.
2, 1.
Repeat superset 3.
Take out those shoulders.
Exercise 1 for
Get 'em
40
low.
seconds.
Bring those biceps up. Extend. Back to the waist. 5. Oops, all the way up. I just cheated. Don't go down to your thighs. Up. Halfway. Out. Up. Halfway down. Out. Up. Abs are completely tight here. You gotta check that low back, especially when you go forward.
Carolyn, you're gonna start with your start with a bicep halfway.
3, 2,
Whew.
1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Triceps. Bent over. Out. In. Out. And down. If you prefer the split stance, just open one leg to the back. Support your lower back a little bit better. Lift it, bend it, extend it, and down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whew. One more round.
Superset 3. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Bicep curl, bring it halfway down, then reach out.
Terrie, turn sideways for me.
Turn side, me?
Yep.
Curl, come halfway down, extend them, back to halfway down.
There you go. Now everybody's got it looking good. Stand and come back to that original starting position.
Watch those shoulders, keep them low. Mine are wanting to come up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whew.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Tricep extensions, lift it up, bring it in, out, lower it down. Up, in, out, down. No swinging, all muscle movements.
Everybody's got this one looking like.
Oh, it's burning.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo.
Next is switch to next
All
exercise.
right,
Rest for 1 minute.
next one we're gonna do our planks. We're gonna do mountain climbers first set, and then we're gonna go down in forearm planks and do a reach forward. So for mountain climbers, keep up in a high plank, and we're gonna do cross body knees. So cross, cross, cross. These can be a little faster. You want to concentrate on the obliques, pelvic tilt, tuck those abs. Second one, we're going to go down to the forearm. We're going to hold our plank, nice and tight. Reach forward, tap the ground with one hand, tap the ground with the other hand. These can also be done on the knees. Just make sure your hips are down. They're not up in the air like this. So pelvic tilt, tuck that tailbone under. Reach, reach.
And everything can be done elevated.
2 plank positions.
4, 3, 2.
Also, elevation is a possibility if you
Next
have a
is
chair or
superset
something
form.
nearby.
Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Make sure the shoulders right over the hands. Press the palms down, press the fingertips down. Keep those feet a little bit wider in that plank. Allow you to do a little more rotation. If you need a break on the second exercise from the plank, you can do the bird dog instead of holding the plank too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for
Get down
40
to that forearm
seconds.
plank. Keep holding it. Reach. Reach. Remember, you can go to your knees. If that's still too difficult, do bird dogs.
Nice job keeping your bodies flat. Hips down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat superset 4.
This is one of those
Exercise 1 for 40
One of
seconds.
those burnout supersets. I'm not doing the posing muscle groups, working the same muscle groups, just a little differently.
Drive those knees up to those elbows if you can.
If you need to just hold the plank, you can do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Move that plank. Reach. Well, my lats, feeling this one. I'm going to shift to bird dog for a few reps. Particularly if you have shoulder problems, don't make them worse. Don't push through it. Keep those abs tight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat superset 4.
All right, back to those mountain
Exercise
climbers.
1 for 40 seconds.
Cross body, elbow, knee to opposite elbow.
Great job, everybody. This is hard.
Whew. I threw these in because I need work on my planks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 2 for 40
More
seconds.
planks. You do it on your knees. Come down to the ground first. Then just lift the hips. Reach.
Yep. Again, it's okay to switch to bird dogs in this one if you want to.
Or you can just hold the plank.
If you're still holding the full plank and doing the hand taps, try not to let yourself rotate too much when you're doing the hand tap. Try to keep your body flat.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat superset 4. Exercise 1 for 40 seconds.
Last round.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Exercise 2 for 40 seconds.
Shoulders are feeling it. Let's finish this strong, ladies. Last 40 seconds. Squeeze those glutes.
You got this. You got it. 20 seconds left. Yep, almost there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Superset workout finished.
Way to go. Nice job, everybody.
Woo! A lot of upper body there. Take a couple deep breaths, grab a drink of water if you need it. We're going to do some stretching. We'll just start out with the child's pose. So open those feet, open the knees, touch the feet together. Sit back, walk the hands out in front, and reach down as far as you can. Try to touch your forehead down if you can. And then relax the shoulders. Focus on that breathing, nice long exhales. Let's walk the hands over to the right side of the body. So take them right off the mat. Take the left hand and reach over the top of the right and give a long stretch to those lats. And actually turn your head sideways and put the side of your head on the floor here if you can reach. Still pushing those hips back. Let everything relax. And slowly walk it up and over to the other side. Left hand off the mat, right hand on top of the left. Look underneath your armpits, stretch those lats, push those heels, hips down and back. Good, walk those hands back to the center. Then you're gonna come up on all fours, do a couple of cat-cows. Can't resist once you get up on all fours. We're gonna walk our hands out wide, still in our all fours. We're going to bend the right elbow and press the left shoulder down to the ground. Press the left ear down to the ground. Stretch out the front of that shoulder. Try not to let the shoulder turn inward. Keep it outward. So you feel that stretch in the chest and the front of the shoulder. You can open your feet a little wider to give you a better stance on that lower body. Lift it up and let's switch to the other side. So slide over, stretch that left arm out. Right arm out, I don't know, whichever arm you're on. I'm on my right. Look away from the outstretched arm. Up to the center. Turn side. Come all the way up on your knees. We're going to turn sideways. Go hamstring stretch. Stretch one leg out in front. And you're going to walk the hands down that front leg. If you feel more comfortable sitting back on your heel, you can sit back on your heel, particularly if you don't have a lot of padding on your floor and it hurts to go up on your knee, you can stay down on your heel. Or you can just sit on your heel for a variation. Now let's lift the hips up, shift the weight forward to the front foot, stretch that back leg out, push into the hips, tuck that pelvic tilt, tuck that tailbone under, and just press forward. Feel the stretch in the hip flexor and in the quads. You can drop the hands forward if you can reach the ground. Drop the neck forward so your neck can relax. And here we're just trying to relax that hip so you can drop into it a little further. From this position, with whatever leg you have in the back, take that same arm down to the ground. Try to reach the ground and then take your other hand and push the knee outward. So we're getting a little bit more stretch in the hip and the inner thigh. So you're just pushing that hip away from you. You can do a little rotation in your torso. Still stretching the quads. You should probably feel that stretch go a little more into the inner quads. And put both hands down, bring that knee back in. Gently walk your hands back. Let's switch to the other side. Come back up to those knees. Stretch the other leg forward, left leg forward. Sit down on your heel if you want to, or stay upright. Chest down toward the thigh. Try to keep the back as straight as you can. Slide it back forward, press that knee forward, drop the hips into the front, get that chest up, hips forward. And once you get those hips forward, you can bring your hands down if they reach. If not, holding them up here is just fine. Stretching out that hip flexor on that back leg, hitting into the quadriceps, the big muscles on top of your thigh. And again, your deep breathing, make sure you focus on those exhales. Each exhale, you're trying to relax those muscles a little more. And put your weight down on your opposite hand from the knee that's forward. Push that knee out to the side a little bit. Rotate the body. Stretching in the inner thigh a little bit and the outer hip. Getting those quads a little bit deeper. Deep breaths. Let the body relax. Try not to fight the stretch. Just ease into the stretch. If you're really flexible, you can pull that back leg up and stretch the quads a little further. Grabbing the toe. Not expected that you can do that though. And release it. Now we're going to stand up to it, come up to a standing position. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, step right into it. Curl all the way up. You're going to do a nice feet a little wider than the hip, so we do a side stretch. Reach the left hand, right hand up and over to the opposite side. Put your hand right on your thigh or your hip. Don't push into your knee here. You don't want to ever put pressure inward on your knee. So keep that hand up high and stick that other hip out so you get a full body stretch from your shoulders all the way down to your hips. Don't collapse your body down here though. Keep it up nice and long, like you're reaching to the corner of your ceiling. Lift it up, switch to the other side. Hand on the thigh, push that hip out, stretch. Get a lot of work with the upper back. And just stretch that out. And let's bring it up. Pass the hands over the head. Nice straight arms, reach up and out. Fingertips are connected, or this one interlaced. And stretch your palms up to the ceiling. Now I want you to really focus on your pelvic tilt here. Stretch back even further with your shoulders. I don't want you arching your back. That's why I say pelvic tilt. Push those hips forward. Stretch to the upper body, not the low back. And while you're in that position, pull a little to the right, to the left. It's just opening up those lats a little bit more. You should feel your shoulder blades popping out a little bit to the side. And then bring your hands forward, turn the palms towards your face, and now round out that upper back. So we still have our pelvic tilt, and we're pushing those shoulders forward, creating some space between your shoulder blades to stretch out those muscles in there. Chin down to the chest. And again, we're going to kind of reach to one side. Feel that stretch go more on the opposite back. Other side. And release those arms down. Bring that chest up. Let's put our hands right on our thighs. Do a couple of lower back stretches. Sit down into a semi-squat with your back straight. And then we're going to round it out. Really tuck the tailbone. Tuck the chin to the chest. And then flatten it out again. Round it in. Flatten it out. So these are like a standing cat-cow. I just feel like I can get a further pelvic tilt and reach more into that lower back while I'm standing. Flatten it out one more time. Round it down. Keep it down. Just let the arms drop in front of you. Let the shoulders relax. We're going to slowly curl it up all the way to standing. Get the ears up by the shoulders. Pull them to the back. Drop them down. And keep them that way all day. A nice long neck. Great job, everybody. Whew, I'm a mess.